Yep.
All right. Liberty and Lead podcast. We talk cars, we talk guns, we talk local stuff, we talk
Bullshit.
government hate.
A lot of government.
Keep it local, keep it cash, tell the feds to kiss your ass. I'm Ty.
I'm Moo.
I'm Trigger.
We have, is that car thing over there? The cruising thing? We'll hit that super fast. I don't know all the details on it, so I'm going to need it. Thank you. So, coming up in Ionia, cruising for a cause, I'm guessing cancer. All proceeds go to Ionia Community Awareness to assist our fighters and survivors. 7 to 9 p.m. Saturday, September 28th. So we got a little bit of time yet. Cruising like we used to, man.
I have to work.
On a Saturday night?
And a Sunday.
I'm surprised you know that word.
28th and 29th.
Jesus, he came back.
Yeah, he ran out of gas. You gotta go get more.
Jesus, what the hell's this Harley doing, man? Thought he was gonna get smoked. What in the hell? I'm sure this cruise. Yeah, I'm sure this fucking cruising for a cause will be full of them loud. Get it, buddy, get it. Okay, that was a drink.
Jake brakes, got it out of fucking first gear, put it in second, hit Jake brakes.
7 to 9 p.m. Saturday, September 28th, downtown Ionia, cruising like we used to.
Next way by, you need to check your oil, buddy.
Yeah, right. Better bring it in here for that. $10 a car, sponsored by the Triple J Car Show. Okay, moving on. Moody, you had one you were working on.
Yeah.
What's the hours of that?
7 to 9.
Oh, 7 to 9. Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't hear that part.
It's only 2 hours. I mean, I guess I'm going to find out if side-by-sides can go. I feel like they should be able to go. Trailer them down, whatever, and then, or if you're close as I am, drive down there, whatever.
So, saw a video this week. It was talking about people bitching about how slow semis are, and the example given in the one video was, you know, they pull out ahead of you, only going 1 mile an hour faster than the truck next to them uphill. And people obviously don't like it. Well, just trying to put the numbers into perspective, humans in general are bad with large numbers, so 80,000 pounds is a little outside your general person's grasp. Like, we're used to the weight at this point, but your average person, that's just it's a number that's hard to imagine. So, I did some math. A brand new mid-spec X15 by Cummins puts out 565 horse.
The hell was that?
Sounding like a drone. It is. Oh.
Really?
Sounded like a leaf blower.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever. Mid-spec, brand new Cummins X15. It's 565 horsepower, 1,800 foot-pounds of torque. Mid-spec.
What's our specs where we work?
450?
400, 2,000.
New ones are 450 at 1,750 foot-pounds of torque.
Okay.
So they turn them down a little.
I feel like
Ours are
mine is
castrated.
absolutely fucking
Ours
gutless.
are fucking castrated.
But, so, if you got one that wasn't castrated, 565 horse, 1,800 foot-pounds of torque. Top spec is the same horsepower. They just up your torque to like 2,000.
Oh, no. ISX is they do a 600 or 6 1/4 horse. It's the top spec.
When I looked, they only gave the 3 horsepower options. Either way, 565. Okay.
I mean, 600 horsepower back in when I started trucking was almost unheard of. There was only a few of them, and that was breaking drive lines because it had so much power. But
Yeah,
go ahead.
but when you started trucking, 600 horsepower in anything was unheard of.
Right. I mean, really.
So 565 horse hauling 80,000 pounds. But like I said, the numbers are hard to imagine. So if you scale that number down to put them on the same playing field, a 2000 Geo Metro with a 1.3 inline 4 puts out 70 horsepower. So if you scale the horsepower down a lot to get to something manageable. You take that 1.3 liter inline 4, cut 2 cylinders off, and put 3 800-pound guys inside the Geo Metro while you yourself are 550 pounds, and that is the power to weight ratio scaled way down.
That's a lot of work for a little 1.4. The
Well,
Geo
at that
Metro.
point-
1.4. That's a 0.7 liter.
Yeah, that's a 700 cc hauling around.
A 1.4?
No, he says a 1.3, but cut 2 cylinders off.
Lop 2 cylinders off and pile 3
that would be
800-pound
a
people
70
while you are
a point-
500 horse.
Because I had a
500
Geo
pounds.
Metro, and that had a 1 liter 3-cylinder in it.
That was an option. The big engine option was the 1.4, 1.3 inline 4.
Okay.
But if you take that Geo Metro, cut 2 cylinders off, you have to put 2,000 pounds inside of
2,000 pounds of ass
Yeah.
in the cabin.
That's a cow,
Sorry.
right?
Did the math
Yeah.
wrong. You need a weight of 4,955 pounds. The car is about 2,000. So you need 1,055 pounds of shit inside of the car with 2 cylinders missing to be the same power to weight ratio as a fully loaded mid-spec semi rolling down the
So
road.
you're looking at a 0.7 liter engine at 35 horse.
A 700cc V-twin pushing 35 horse, hauling 5,000 pounds down the road is
a
the
lot.
equivalent.
700cc and a 300-pound motorcycle is pretty sporty, but they're tuned to be pretty sporty. The engines in trucks and cars are tuned to be efficient.
Yep.
But now a 700cc engine pushing 4,500 pounds down the highway at 65 mile an hour, or trying to get up to 65 mile an hour, is probably going to take equal to the 5 miles it takes a semi up to, according to your mathing.
That's just the power to weight converted down to something people can actually envision. A Geo Metro.
You're basically hauling a busload of people in that car compared, really.
The weight-wise, yeah.
A full-size van
Dude,
load of
that is
truckers.
fucking horrendous.
Well, you're taking what's your KTM?
690.
Okay, so 700. Okay, so take that KTM, hook we'll say whatever way you figure it out,
Well,
hook my gooseneck trailer to your KTM
Yeah.
and take off down the expressway.
That's the power.
That's the power to weight.
Okay,
Your
that's
KTM weighs what? 600 pounds?
That levels it out. Okay.
Your KTM weighs what? 600 pounds?
No, 3.
Oh, my trailer's 3,700, so that puts about 4.
Well, you're
4 to
still off a
4,100.
bit.
Put my side-by-side on your trailer. And
Yeah.
pull it.
Put the side-by-side on
How
the
many
trailer.
cc's your side by side's 1,000?
No,
so-
put it on your trailer and pull it with
No,
my
the
motorcycle.
weight.
Oh, yeah. Okay, there you go. Yeah. There
Put a
you go.
side-by-side on a gooseneck trailer and pull it behind a KTM 690. That's the power to weight ratio of a fully loaded semi with a mid-spec engine. And they wonder why trucks are horrendously slow.
But they're not built for speed. They're built for fucking power. They're built for fucking hauling heavy shit.
Well, hold
If
on.
motherfuckers could do that with
Last week we sat here and I asked about a power on demand feature in there to turn that number up so when you're trying to pull, you can get that extra little bit of power.
Is it a button on the dash? I got to get out in traffic because I would be I would put a rock over that button and tape it down.
So there's a company.
No,
Just
it
like
would be
every
a
other
throttle
driver.
response part. It would be a throttle position part to where, okay,
When
you're
you're-
at this throttle, it senses you need this much torque. Okay, you know what? You need this much torque. Okay, we're gonna maximize your horsepower.
You've been
put you
at
max
full-
horsepower, full fuel, full boost, and give you the fucking nuts to get out there.
Toss me
But
that pen.
once you start getting up to speed and needing less torque, less horsepower to keep climbing up, it's going to cut you back and cut you back
Yeah.
and cut you back and cut you back.
Cut you back
Like-
to where you
Like
should be.
the displacement on demand
Okay.
feature. It'll start cutting your power back as you get rolling faster. And
The whole thing is just a setting in the computer, looking at your throttle request and how fast it's actually going to increase fueling to help you get up to speed, then dial back. But there is a company in Lansing, trucking company. Actually, it's a Grand Rapids company, but their trucks have a thing on it where if you hit the gas 3 times quickly, it'll give you an extra, I think, 3 to 5 miles an hour, and you only get 15 minutes of it for 8 hours. But if you need to pass somebody, give it a quick 3 taps, do the pass, get back out of it, and then you can save some of your time for later.
The when we had manuals, if you held your foot on the throttle all the way to the floor and you slipped the clutch and let it rev up just a quick second, little blip, it would give you maybe 5-6 seconds of a lot more power to get around the truck. I even drove a rental truck from Star. The fucker did the same thing. I had Greg with me, and I'm like, watch this. We'll see if it does the same thing every other truck I've ever driven does. He goes, what do you mean? And I'm like, I mean, that fucker was fast. It was like 75 miles an hour. We were already maxed out. I pulled it to the floor. And I went, "Roop." For a rental truck?
yeah,
Yeah.
there was no speed limiters on those trucks when I worked there. I had
It was
one-
75,
I run
77,
down,
somewhere in there. But it ended up picking up speed quite a bit. And he goes, holy shit. And I'm like, right.
I
And we're
crossed
fucking screaming.
M100 in Potterville on 69 heading towards Charlotte. And
At-
Michigan Special Kenworth at 92 mile an hour. In a
This was an
freaking rental truck.
13-letter shit spreader. International,
on.
international.
I'm a little more surprised that you were able to safely get up to and down from 90 miles an hour on I-69, because that stretch fucking sucks.
Oh, it
Dude,
was
he ain't
rough.
lying.
It was rough, but it was fun. And I told the boss when
Well-
I got back, it doesn't vibrate at 92 miles. Don't repeat what you just said because I don't want to know exactly what you just said. Okay, it's good to go. No problem found.
It's safe at 70.
Keep it over 80, you're good.
All the vibration goes away.
Any, I guess I'm driven to look for these things even more now because the gun deals. I'm driven to find them even more now because all hell's breaking loose. All hell is breaking loose, right? Most people can't afford to buy ammo or buy guns or buy whatever, but the red-blooded Americans, you better figure it out. Take your fucking beer cans back, get your ammo stock, get your whatever, dude. I don't care. Buy your guns. So,
I did have one earlier this week that was pretty good through Delta Team Tactical.
oh, I got one for them. Yeah.
It was a everything build kit. So it was complete upper, bolt carrier group, charge handle, buffer tube, buttstock, lower parts kit, everything but a lower receiver for $299.
That's pretty standard. That's what I paid for that blue one.
And you can get a lower receiver, 80% for $35.
You can get a numbered one, a blem from Aero Precision from that right about now. $40, I think.
Then I was looking further down on one of theirs. I got another email here.
So you're going to have $330 at best on the really cheap side. I can get you a complete ready-to-rock gun that actually gets shipped to you for $370 right now through Shooter's
Ship.
Choice. There's a lot of
Ship
them.
to you or ship to an
FFL. Sorry, FFL.
Just so nobody gets upset. Now, if you say special agent in your shipping address, they'll ship it straight to your house. Or,
Patsy.
There was one that was a one-day only, and I don't know what the hell.
I can't laugh that hard. It fucking hurts.
Found it, whatever. But it was
Damn.
$349, free shipping to an FFL.
Yep. You
For,
still got to pay the FFL fees.
yes.
Which is anywhere up to $40. I think I've seen some expensive ones,
And that
but
was a 16-inch M-Lot 5.56 complete firearm for $349.
That, I think that was the Anderson, the Poverty Pony. I think everything on it for the money is good. Bang for the buck, you're getting a fair gun. The barrel will burn out on you apparently pretty fast, but we haven't shot ours enough to our tester gun. I did let a couple guys feel that trigger today. They're like, wow, that's not bad for, and I'm like, right, for $60 for a trigger? That's fucking cheap. Okay, we're going to save the rec fuel reloaded, the shop essentials for when we got customers or buddies over. We need to get some people over.
So, kind of interrupts with a couple traffic bitches.
Go for it, real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick.
I'm just trying to look through my email, see if I can find that. And I
So,
can't,
I
don't
might
know
mix
where
a
the hell
bullet
it's
while you're
at.
doing that.
These are all from Monday.
Okay.
I had a rough day Monday.
3 a.m. Driving down a back road. Coming up on a Jeep. All the lights on the back on. That's
Like,
whatever. Not a big
just the
deal.
tail lights or just did he
Tail
have
lights, and I rolled up on it, not thinking anything of it. And I get through a stop sign, and his speed's wavering between 60 and 50. I'm like, fuck you, I'm going to pass. And then
he's
I'm
wasted.
getting ready to look around, like trying to look around to look for anything like deer in the road before I gun it and get around them.
Shiny cop parts.
And I happen to notice there's not much light out ahead of him besides what's coming off of my car. And I gun it and get around him, and I look in the mirror. He's got one fog light on, and that's all the light on the front of his car.
No wonder he's fucking...
Nice.
Dude,
going on the mixed
maybe
up.
you shouldn't be driving. And then I get to Lansing. Ty, you might like this too.
right.
I get to Lansing, and I get up to a light, almost to work, and there is just blinding light coming from a car on the other side of the road. Halogens, blinding light. And I see the company truck for a different company next to me flash their high beams. Nothing changed. So I flashed mine. A little bit better. Nothing changed. So I held mine on, and I saw the company truck next to me hold theirs on. So we had two sets of headlights holding high beams right at this guy. Turns his headlights off and right back. Dude didn't have low beams, so he's rocking high beams, driving down the public roads. You
I
fucking
wonder if he
dickhead.
does that shit on purpose, because I see cars do it all the fucking time. It's like they
No.
pull a low beam out so they have a right to... Sorry.
But it just looked like, oh, my low beams aren't working, so I better rock high beams. No, fuck you, dickhead.
Get the fuck off the road.
Yeah. Go fix your shit. Go spend $10 on two shitty halogens to get your car legal again. Yeah, I know, my LEDs are bright, but you should see the high beams. You won't want to. You remember that scene in Indiana Jones, Ark of the Covenant or whatever it was?
Nope, haven't seen it.
The Nazi lifts up the lid for the Ark.
Oh.
I don't remember
Yeah,
what the name
Raiders
of
of the
it.
Lost Ark.
Yeah, that one.
Yep.
Opens up the box and it just melts his face. Yeah, that's my high beams.
They say mine are pretty bright, and I get brighted on my low beams all the time. I'm like,
All right.
I'm trying to be nice. And they bright me 3-4 more times. Okay, motherfucker. Boom! Boom! Fucking, it's
Oh.
lit up like the 4th of fucking July.
And all of a sudden, okay, your low beams are fine.
Yep. I get it with the truck all the time, too. My dually. And I get brighted so many times on that, and I'm like, nope.
So, why'd you specify the dually when you said truck? Because none of the dent sides drive, as far as I know.
Wow, okay.
Speaking of, I got something for that later. But yeah, just people getting upset about bright lights.
And
But-
you know, I'm not going to say I don't have any traffic bitches. I have some construction bitches, like these fuckers doing the construction on the on-ramps to get on M6 westbound. These motherfuckers, they could do this other off-ramp in 3 weeks, but they can't do these other off-ramps in 2 months. So this one takes 3 weeks, but these two that they have tore down are 2 months and still aren't open.
Oh, I'll do you one better.
And these assholes, the fucking Jordan Lake overpass, I ain't seen anybody work on that yet.
I
since
have.
They closed
I've
that
seen them
motherfucker
working
down.
on it.
Them
but it's-
motherfuckers are slow and stupid and dumb. That fucker should have been done in a week and a half. You know these Japanese fuckers or Chinese fuckers? They can take out a bridge, put a new fucking bridge in 24 hours. They will do
hold
a
on.
time lapse, 24 hours.
What was
Remove
it?
a fucking
It was
bridge.
Washington State, I think. They built a bridge next to the existing
They
bridge,
did that over here at Lowell.
and then they shut it down one night and just boop,
Yeah, they did it low.
yeah, slid it into place.
Yep.
Meanwhile, update from Lansing. You know that new bridge? The old bridge they're rebuilding, not the new bridge they built to direct traffic across.
No.
Okay.
They're rebuilding one of the bridges
Yeah,
right
the
now.
eastbound.
Well, they finally got the girders in. It looks like they're doing rebar right now. But it's supposed to be done November 4th or 5th, I think. It's going to take a month for all that concrete to cure. So they have to get it poured, all the rebar and all the boxing in and framing done in the next, 3 weeks to pour to give it time to actually cure so they can even open it up when they're supposed to. But
It's a Chevy. I know that thing's fast.
that bridge is still closed. The bridge they built to handle the traffic while they were working on it is at the wrong angle for the other direction of traffic. And considering how much the government wastes, I wonder if they're going to tear down the temporary one they built and build another one facing the other angle.
The stupid fucks.
Wouldn't surprise me.
But no, like the Lake Odessa freaking overpass, that's supposed to be done by mid-November. Motherfuckers, I ain't seen you work on it yet this summer. You guys started on it in June. It is now September, and nothing's fucking moved, nothing's fucking happened. You assholes are impeding everything, making me drive the fuck out of the way, making me deal with the goddamn idiots on freaking Grand River.
Okay, here's an idea for state construction projects. You get the road crew to work in waves. Wave goes through, tears everything out. Next wave goes through, lays the bed. Next crew lays the asphalt. You run in waves. You do one project at a time. And you move the crews around to the different projects. So, yeah, there's going to be a month of no progress done on a project, but it's for like concrete to cure. Then you take all the barrels down while you're working on a different project.
I don't think any of them let the concrete cure long enough.
They don't.
But anyway, I like your idea.
But do it in waves and keep moving down the road. Stop working on a project here for a bit and over here for a bit and here for a bit.
Well, now they also got the freaking on-ramp to get off of M6 onto M6 eastbound to get onto 131 northbound, that Cloverleaf. They got that closed down because they're redoing that.
Ron, cousin Ron over here,
Yeah.
I asked him one night, because he's hauling dirt for all those guys, why did they stop? Remember, so the eastbound, or west, yeah, no, it was eastbound M6 coming this way was closed for 3 months. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? He goes, well, it's supposed to take 1 month to get that section done. And I'm like, he goes, but it took them 3 months. And I'm like, but why? And he goes, because they kept getting called off on other bridge jobs that were falling apart. I'm like, oh, okay. So
M6.
we're so far behind on bridge
96
repair.
east?
Yeah.
That only
M6
took them 3 weeks.
No, it took them 3 months.
No.
For us going the back way out of work?
No.
M6 East to
96
M6
east?
eastbound to 96 eastbound.
That only took like 3 or 4 weeks.
No, took longer than that.
And now they've had the freaking other ones down for 2 fucking months. And they ain't done shit with them.
Those ones are done fast.
No, they still got freaking westbound shut down.
Well,
And then-
because they were working on if you're coming east on M6 and you're going to go west on 96, that's done. They did that
Yeah,
one
but
first.
that
I don't know
one's
why.
Fucking useless. Get the other ones fucking done.
Well, right, it doesn't help me
assholes.
out any at all. But
But then they have
Well,
the freaking.
if they were smart, they'd put a third lane between M6 and Lowell, because that's where a lot of the traffic is. And as soon as you pass Lowell, 96 clears right up again.
Oh yeah. No, when they redid that, when they put in that new asphalt between Whitneyville and 36th Street, when they redid all that on 96, they should have added a third freaking lane. And coming all the way back as they're redoing it. Come all the way back to Lowell with a third fucking lane.
That would also ease the merging at M6 and the 96 with how much traffic both have at rush hour. If you have a third lane, so people aren't shoving their way in. How many accidents have you seen before Whitneyville? That clogs all of
Shit
it up.
ton.
my quick traffic bitch was Monday on the way home. Holy fuck! I drove there because I knew Buzz sucks at driving. Drove there, left there, coming home, and like I kept having to yell at him. They're stopped. And I'm over in the passenger seat going, ooh.
Did he take you in the vet?
No, he took me in his truck, thank God. All right, we got to move on to gun stuff. So we'll come back some other night with the rec fuel I want to reload because we're coming into run rec fuel in your cars and trucks and whatever you're storing. If you didn't all summer, you definitely got to know. Anyway, so deals. You want to talk guns or ammo first? Or parts and pieces? I got all three. I didn't, like I said, I only handpicked out the best. So we'll start with, I'll just go down the list. There's kind of a menagerie of shit. Palmetto State Armory. I know nobody really likes those guys. However, they have a deal on a Sig Sauer.
Quite a bit of stuff through them, haven't you?
Palmetto, no.
And who was it I was talking to, did? Oh, maybe Kyle. Maybe Kyle does.
Okay. I don't think their parts and pieces are bad. I mean, they're the same as anybody else. But their branded guns and stuff, I heard are... I've never shot them, so I guess I have no say in it.
You want to touch on politics real quick?
Well, now that you're holding your phone up,
Jesus.
NBC,
yeah.
56 minutes ago, when we're recording this, it's Friday night. Bomb threats for a second consecutive day of school closures in Springfield, Ohio.
Yes. I heard that earlier today. They've been on a roll. Numerous ones.
Yeah.
Of course, the mayor probably says, what bomb threats? That scumbag.
We don't have a bomb problem. We have a gun problem. It's these ARs exploding.
And killing all the cats.
Fucking A, right?
It's the AR style
Oh,
bombs
God, look at
now.
them. God, look at them freaking lights. Oh, they're awful. You should see her fog lights. They're twice as bright as those headlights. They're ridiculous. Anyway, Palmetto State Armory has a Sig Sauer Tango MSR scope, a 1:6 24 millimeter with a mount. So everything you need just to freaking mount it up. $280. Normally $452. $279.99. $280. I'm calling it
That's a good
$280.
price.
Dude, that's a 1:6 is a perfect. I'm sorry. I'm going to say 1:6, 1:10, somewhere in there is a perfect scope for an AR-15. 5.56, 223 AR-15 to me, and that's just obviously it's just my opinion, and that only goes so far. But that's
Well,
a good
that's
deal.
just like your opinion, man.
Right. And since we're on that, another one, the Primary Arms, it's their branded scope. I don't know who makes Primary Arms scopes, but I heard they're great. I've never actually looked through one, but I heard they're great. For $200, $199. That's a 1:8 24 millimeter. That's an even better deal. I heard those Primary Arms scopes are better than SIGs and a lot of brands. I don't know about their warranty. I haven't really looked into that. But for $200, a 1:8 24, that does not come with a mount, however.
Primary Arms optics products are made in factories in the Asia Pacific. So the Platinum rifle scopes are from Japan. Entry-level and affordable variants are manufactured in China. And mid-priced options are made in the Philippines.
I'm going to go with this is probably a mid-price, so $390 normally, $200 Philippines. But for whatever, you can buy a cheap mount,
At least
cantilever
it's not
mount,
China.
a 1:8 with the ACSS reticle, which I like. I'm a big fan of that. I got one.
Hold on. What's the model of that?
I don't know. I didn't write it down. I can send it to you. You want?
Yeah, send me that real quick.
The
I'm going
link?
to find out where it's made.
I'll try to find it.
Well, I was hoping your old lady'd come out here after she fucking parked because I was going to give her shit that she's a failure for Friday the 13th.
Oh, shit.
And not having anything fucking...
She's probably going into piss.
Not having anything fucking big out. The skeletons aren't even lit up, and there's no Jason Voorhees and nothing out here.
Not a
like,
damn
what the
thing, woman.
fuck?
Oh, man. Yeah, she's going to love that.
I feel like she'll take it very nicely.
Oh, I feel like I'll get a big fuck you.
Uh-huh.
Guaranteed.
Oh.
I'm a little disappointed in you also. Where's
Well,
the thigh high? Where's the thigh high fucking...
I can't do it. The fishnets?
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Why?
It'll take away from the skeleton look. So I just couldn't
Well,
do
I'm
it.
wondering if people are actually getting what it is.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
I've got some comments. We haven't actually pulled it out there and lit it up. It was kind of a weird deal. But anyway, back to gun crap. For a full-on gun, complete gun, ready to throw ammo in.
Ready to pew pew.
With a mag, because those kits don't come with a mag. That's $10. Don't come with a lower. This thing's ready to go. You just have to have it shipped to an FFL. Andro Corp, which is a pretty entry-level AR-15. $370, $369.99.
Still ain't
Through
bad.
Shooter's Choice, South Carolina, which is shooter, all one word, shooterschoicesc.com.
Hey, that scope you sent me
Yep.
has a California Prop 65 warning on it.
For cancer
This
causing?
product can expose you to chemicals which are known to the state of California to cause cancer and reproductive harm.
Like lead poisoning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll cause lead poisoning, all right. A 5.56 Andro Corp Industries, ACI, it might be called some places. It's all over the place. For like a Diamondback, it's an entry-level gun, but for the money, it's a great, I feel like that's a great product for the money. BattleHawkArmory.com. I looked up a few things they had. Franklin Armory binary trigger, the exact same one that I have that I paid $399 for. I feel like I got fucked because they have it normally $430 now because of Bidenomics. It's $270 because they're discontinuing the binary triggers. They're moving on to the next series that they have. I think they're force reset, like rare breeds and shit. Rare breeds are $300. I wouldn't mind having one of those. Got to get the full auto bolt carrier, which you're going to spend a little money on that, but you might as well have one anyway.
China.
China. So that's entry level. But for $200,
Yeah.
$200, you still get some fun pew pew time out.
I feel like that's a pretty well built unit.
1 to 8, yeah.
Yeah. Back to BattleHawkArmory.com. Franklin Armory binary triggers. You guys have you shot my binary trigger?
No.
He has.
That's pretty fucking wicked.
It's pretty fucking, dude. It's,
I
I call that gun the wild child for a reason,
I
bro.
explained a binary trigger to your nephew, and his eyes got wide with excitement.
This one over here that's always here? Or?
No, the older one.
Oh, really?
His eyes got wide with excitement.
Oh, yeah. It basically turns out. Well, we were out there last weekend, and somebody had a bump stock. Holy shit, son. It's just, you just basically, you bridge your finger across it, take that first shot with it, and it does all the other work. Just like my binary trigger, if you want to stop, you have to make the conscious thought of get off that fucking trigger right now. It's pretty trick. But for the money, the binary, this $270, that's the same price as a bump stock right now. You're better off with a binary trigger because it's selectable.
Yeah.
And you don't have to have extra plastic shit hanging off your gun.
Well, a bump stock you can still lock in, can't you? Or is it always freaking...
It's always free, I think,
Okay. Okay.
from what I could tell.
I haven't dealt with a bump stock, so... Since
Cool.
I've been fucking with ARs, they've been illegal.
Well, he got his prior, and they were a lot cheaper back then, obviously, because now they're back to legal. Again, I'm going to stick with a BattleHawkArmory.com. 9mm veteran ammo is $240, so 24 cents a round for 9mm.
That's a pretty decent price.
That's
That's not the 18, 19 cents we were getting a few years back. But that's
No.
still a pretty decent price.
And the Magpul tan mags are $10 a piece there, but that's pretty standard. I mean, if you shop around, you can get Magpul and Men2 mags for $10 a piece.
What's
You're
the
gonna
other
have
one?
shipping and
Hex
shit,
mags?
so hex mags aren't bad. I got a couple of carbon fiber ones.
So say, I think
They
I
work
got a
just as
couple
good.
off you that
They just
are
work
hex
just as
mags. I
good.
think I have all three. I think I have Hex mags, P mags, and a Men 2 mags.
So I have
At
a
this moment, a Men2, I feel, and that's my opinion, I think the Men2s are probably about the best mags out there.
So I have an ammo can that has a foam insert on the bottom, so it can take AR magazines, and it can take 15. And I had loaded a bunch of magazines, and I sent my boss, who claims to be a gun guy, a picture, and he was asking what the numbers mean, because the Men 2 have a red 2 on the bottom, and a normal P mag just has a gray line. He thought they were numbers that meant something. I was like, no, just branding.
The 2 is the Second Amendment, and it means something to everybody. It
Nah.
should mean something to you, buddy.
Now I need one that has 3 just to fuck with them. I'll get some stencils and rattle can of red 3 on the bottom.
So I don't lose track, grabagun.com is where I bought that 223 at.
Okay.
It's STV. I've shot the shit out of their 9mm stuff. It's all brass. I've never had a problem with the 9mm stuff. This stuff looks mint. It looks really good. I will show you whenever. $7.99 a box. I ended up, I'm not going to tell you how many I bought, but if you spend over $250 and give them a new, if you're not already a Grab a Gun email-y, put in a email, bullshit email, they'll knock $20 off. So buy enough to get over $250, get $20 off of that, and it brings the price down even more.
Well, we can obviously go with the fact that you bought enough because Amy had to carry it because your ass couldn't.
Yeah.
That was sheer weight, not because I got a hernia. An Aguila.
Ooh.
That is a
Oh, yeah.
turbo boost dump.
He's on his way to owning a Harley. Aguila 22 LR right now, 2,000 rounds.
I did see that one.
So Classic Firearms has it for $130 for 2,000 rounds of 22, and it doesn't matter if it's hollow point, what grain you get, super, whatever. Aguila 22 LR is probably the best branded, mass-produced 22 out there. To me, from what I'm seeing and the reviews and all the things that I watch and see, Grab a Gun has it also for $120 for 2,000 rounds. But the Classic Firearms, and I don't know about the rebate. Classic Firearms has a what, a $20 rebate on it? Buy however you want. I still buy it locally through Wally World over here. Get Federal brand stuff. 22 LR. I shot some Aguila. I think I still have some. It's not bad stuff. Anyway, Grab a Gun, blah, blah, blah. Borelli, if you like 9mm. 9mm, 115 grain, Fiocchi, which is name brand shit.
Yep.
Everybody knows Fiocchi. $250 for a 1,000 round case. That's not, dude, that's a good deal. Only because it's name brand, the name brand on it. I can buy that shit all day long on El Cheapo brand ammo. But Fiocchi branded, that's
Wolf
like
brand.
yeah, whatever.
Say
Actually-
tacticalshit.com has 9mm 115 grain Aguila 1,000 round case for $239 for full metal jacket.
for $10 more, I'd rather have the fucking Fiocchi. Only because it's only what not dick more. But that's Borelli.com. I'm sure you can probably find it elsewhere if you shop. Again, shop around. We try to keep it local, but with the ammo stuff, you can't. You can't find 9mm here in Ionia.
Here's another deal.
Unless I can get Shattuck on here to tell us, anybody gives us me this, you heard it here first, I'll give you this deal, and maybe he buys a truckload, but I don't know if he can.
Whole pallet of MREs. 48 cases of MREs for $1,650.
Tacticalshit.com?
Yep.
It's what, 12 meals a case, I think?
Normally $6,200 for 16.
No, it's 12 meals a case.
No, more than that.
don't know. I'll get it.
It said, do you know what MREs means? It says
Meals rejected by
ready to
Ethiopians.
meals refusing to exit.
Meals rejected by Ethiopians. Meals rejected by everyone.
Okay, moving on to page 2 because I've got a lot of gun crap. So I did a little extra research. By the time somebody gets this, hears it,
I'll borrow your knife.
it'll be too late. But Delta Team Tactical has a code, Friday the 13th code for until Monday. FRI
Friday the
13.
13th, like Jason Voorhees.
Yes. I don't know where she went. So Friday the FRI 13 for custom code, whatever that is. I don't know. I went and did a little research. It's hard to navigate not just guns. That's our local gun shop, the one that we prefer to use if we can. They have good deals. So that STV 223 STV, the same shit that I just bought, $405 for 1,000 rounds. That's not bad. If you get the Poly discount, it might be cheaper than that. 223, the PMC X-Tac is $450, 5.56, $450 for a case of that. 223 is $425. It's $11, so it's $10.99 flat rate shipping. They'll ship it to you for that much. I can't drive over there for $12. I can't drive over there for $11. Even in my car, I don't think I can drive over there for that much. I would probably end up spending a freaking shitload more once I get there.
Yeah.
Tacticalshit.com has a AR-15 bump stock, $299.
Yeah, you can buy a fucking binary trigger cheaper than a bump stock right now.
And have just as much fun.
Tell them we sent you.
Tell them Paulie sent you.
Yeah. No. Liberty and Lead sent you. Here's another deal. Anybody looking for a subcompact, a compact all the way down to subcompact pistol. I'm going to go as far as, because there's what, full size, mid size, compact, subcompact pistols. Right now,
Then hold on, you forgot one. Derringer.
I didn't forget one. The Hellcat, like one of us has. I'm gonna throw it out there. My opinion. Right now,
Shit, but whatever.
right. If you were to buy a pistol right now to carry, that Hellcat Pro, it's got a longer mag, 15 rounds, 17 with the extended mag. Right now, they have their end of summer deal promo. So you can get a Hellcat regular or Hellcat Pro, which has got the, like I said, the longer 15 round mag.
Probably has a
standard.
threaded barrel tip too, doesn't it?
You can get it. You can get, that's one of my questions on here. I actually have it in my notes right there. Hellcat Pro with 3 mag, and you can get, with the promo, you sign up. I did it with somebody that we work with. As soon as you purchase it, you get your gun number, your serial number, and all that shit. So you get on their website, you get 3 extra mags, a range bag, and a Viridian Optic RFX2 green dot. You get a green dot with it. They're going to mail it to you, and you have to put it on. Don't be threatened by having to put the thing on yourself. It's not a big deal. If you know us, come over here. I have a torque screwdriver. I'm pretty sure that the professor has one. He'll help you. I'll help you. Whatever. 3 mags, range bag, and glass. It's over $300 value on top of buying the gun. I wouldn't spend over $600. I think you can get it for $550 and still get all that shit for free. Now the question is, some of them are just like my Walthers. I have one that's threaded and one that is not. I'm asking you two, if you were to go out and buy a gun right now and it was virtually the same price, to thread or not to thread?
If I was in the market for a new handgun and it was the same price for a threaded barrel tip or a non-threaded barrel tip, I would buy a threaded barrel tip.
For the option of numerous
option with
things.
threaded.
You have options. You have a suppressor option,
Yep.
a comp option. I'm actually looking at Strike Industries, I like their stuff. I've got a few Strike Industries paraphernalia here. I'm looking at a comp through Delta Team Tactical, and if you buy it now, within the next 3 days, Friday the FRI 13 for whatever deal they're giving. I don't know yet. I haven't done it. I really can't afford it because I haven't been working, laid up.
Yeah, for like
I'm going to be off work for fucking 6
14
weeks.
years, 15 years.
Oh, 16.
So
That's sub compact.
it's called a double tap. It's a Derringer knockoff kind of thing.
Yeah.
My dad had one of those. 45 ACP, 2 barrels.
Holy shit.
2 barrels, and it holds 2 more in the grip. So you have 1 reload on hand.
One full mag.
But he was showing me one day, like we met up at a Panera Bread. Like they came to Grand Rapids, and we met at a Panera Bread, and he had his arm in a sling because they did some sort of surgery. And he beckoned me over to my car. That's when I had the Fusion. He was like, hey, check this out. And we crowded around the back door, and he pulled this out of his fucking sling. He just had a double tap with fucking 45 in his sling. Just pulled it out. Looking at it.
Hey, Ma, I got to go back to the hospital real quick.
Looking at it in the parking lot of a Panera on 28th Street.
The one by the Woodland Mall there, Eastbrook or whatever.
Credit card or damn near cell phone size folding freaking 22s.
I mean,
With
I like the idea of it.
No trigger guard, nothing. I'm a little bit leery about them fuckers, but
it's $500 for that little thing.
jeez.
$500.
For just a little more money, you can have a 17 round with 5 fucking mags.
But
I love his
that double tap, you can hide anywhere.
you just about hide his.
I can.
Yeah, right under here.
You can put that motherfucker right in your bra.
The holster he has, I love. So I went out and I bought a We the People holster with the flip over thing for my optic on my Walther.
Yeah.
Wasn't cheap. And Blackhawk still doesn't make a fucking holster for my gun. I can't believe it. Everybody, Safari Land's got a really nice one. I got it on there now. I'll have to break that out. My review of those 2 holsters, I love both of them. I love the only one I found that would fit my gun when it first came out, because my gun was new and it wasn't the most popular.
Very new.
It wasn't very popular quite yet. I mean, a lot of the guys are racing them now, but
I had a problem finding one for my Walther PPS. I ended up with
the Walters are not.
with a Phobos holster, and that's a paddle style holster.
I ended up finding an Odin holster. What I'm getting at here, before we go any farther, is if you're going to be a pistol guy, or if you are now, whether you are or not, get a fucking holster that covers the trigger. I feel strongly about the importance of that. Cover the fucking trigger. Take the option out of it.
So, while we're talking about holsters,
What's your brand?
JX Tactical.
Yep.
Fat Guy holster. And I got the monoblock as the clip. Feel the spring tension on those clips. Considering it's got the tongue that grabs onto the bottom of your belt.
Yep.
Dude, you actually have to put some effort to get that off of your belt.
And again, if anybody ever wants to,
Yeah, feel that spring.
and
Don't
like I
get
said-
a hernia.
oh yeah, that'll hold it right to your
I have
belt.
one similar built for my PK380, not the clip wise, but the
I could climb in my truck to get that new one.
whatever poly freaking the plastic fucking holster itself.
Kydex.
Yeah, there you go, Kydex. Couldn't think of it. But
But
I don't even want to go out to the range and shoot with guys that don't have holsters on their guns. I want that trigger covered, because I mean, you just rub it across your body in any way, shape, or form, or accidentally hit it with your finger, your whatever finger, your piece of clothing, the fucker's gonna go off.
but
gonna say all my freaking handguns that I carry have covers over the trigger.
So-
you can't put your fingers through the fucking trigger hole.
so this JX Tactical, the Fat Guy holster, I can carry a full size appendix. Because you figure your belt loop's there. That's all that's sticking out at the top. That sits right under my gut, nice and pretty. Until my gut's getting all torn up from this fucking grip. But it was like 70, 80 bucks. But it allows me to carry appendix.
That was 150. This I think is the same price.
I wanted the ability to carry appendix though.
The leash is right there. Otherwise,
Well, feel the tension on that. Oh.
that's about right. It has to move free.
Yeah.
So we
it
went
moves free.
We went out shooting last weekend, and I was pretty happy with how the Odin was working on my daily. The Odin works really good.
Yeah.
I was pulling free and hitting. I tweaked mine a little bit with Amy, and I need to go back out and retweak it. The zero on it. I guess
most of mine are not similar to this, not with this release. I have a Blackhawk paddle holster for my Hellcat.
Yep, I love that thing. It's
But
got
then
the
I
right
also have
spot.
one that I thought I was gonna like. That literally, it only clips onto the
Covers the trigger.
Trigger ring. That's it. The rest of it is open. And I get leery because my fat fucking gut, like if I squat down or whatever, it feels like I'm gonna pop that gun out of that trigger lock and it's gonna fall on the ground. So I stopped using that, especially it also made it to where the gun flopped around more. I didn't feel it was secure, so I stopped using that after I wore it a little bit, tried it out. I'm like, nope, I don't really like this. So then I went to a full Blackhawk.
Well, hold on.
One of those cars let me point my gun at them.
I can just push mine with a thumb.
I like
being
one.
locked in there because, man.
My PPS holster, my Phobos PPS holster, that is just a detent lock on the trigger ring itself.
That's what
but
that is.
I can just pull it out just like this, and that's it. Now my Blackhawk holster for my Hellcat, that's a paddle holster, so that locks in. I have to push a button to release it. I love the way that works. It's very fucking easily because I use my trigger finger to push the paddle,
And it's in the right spot.
and it's right in the right spot when I pull it out. But my trigger is right in the
Right in line.
just above it. It's right in the freaking.
To be fair, though,
What the hell is the fucking to have your trigger or your finger in the right spot? Trigger.
finger in the slide.
The trigger control.
Yeah, there you go. Just to have the control right there, that's where my finger slides out. When I pull that gun out, it's right there on that slide. It's
You're not
on the trigger, it's-
diddling the fucking trigger.
Right.
But with that being appendix, I have that safety loop. It's called my gut. And my finger's already down straight along the trigger guard because it's on the outside of the pants when it's getting drawn.
My Odin is like that one. It looks just like it. It's over there.
No, I don't necessarily like the holster I have for my PK380, but there isn't very many holsters available for that gun, being a Walther and an oddball freaking gun.
Right.
That's the other thing with people buying oddball guns. If you need to research, if you want a certain style of holster, you need to buy a gun that certain style of holster is made in that gun.
Well, so my two carry guns, this Kydex is nice and all, but my Shield 40 and the full-size 40, actually, that's considered a compact, apparently.
Just M&P.
M&P
That's 2.0, isn't it?
2.0 40, but it's a 4-inch barrel, so that's considered the compact.
A 4-inch barrel and it's considered a compact?
Yeah, normal's
Jeez.
5-inch.
I don't think any of my guns have over a freaking. I think the longest barrel on any of my carry guns is 3.2 inches.
I like this M&P way better than I like my Shield.
It's
I wish
got
this
lot
was a
more
9
grip.
millimeter,
Eh.
but
But
It's got way better feel. The grip and everything, I can get both hands because I want that dead spot right there.
The back strap is interchangeable. I put the largest one on because I got decently large hands.
My Walthers have the interchangeable back straps as well. I just have mediums on there.
Is there still one in the chamber of that?
No.
No.
Let me see that fucker then.
That mag's up here.
No,
It's right here.
Yeah, okay.
That way it wasn't in. Put it back.
Well, you guys talk about that. I got a whiz. Speaking of which, I'm only supposed to pick up 20 pounds. Well, maybe when you come over and help me
No.
pick this up.
So pounds are not ounces. But so every carry gun I get, because Kydex appendix is nice and all, but I always buy a leather holster for it. It's got usually the leather's formed, so it's got that nice grip on it. But carrying in leather, it doesn't feel terrible against your skin.
I've never tried a leather holster yet.
I'll have to bring one of mine down for this.
That's the only holster I have for my my Beretta 92 FS is a leather holster. That's why I don't ever carry it. Plus, it's like holding a fucking 2x4. So I don't carry it because it's uncomfortable. The fucker shoots like a motherfucker. That's probably the best shooting gun I have. But you're holding a fucking 2x4.
As much as my Ram.
But you're holding a fucking 2x4.
Dude, that fucker weighs as much as my truck.
But that's the only thing I have a leather holster for, and it literally sits in that holster. There's no strap with a clip on it, a button, anything to hold it in there. It is literally just the tightness of the holster around the gun holding that motherfucker in the holster.
That's how that
and I don't like it.
is. I actually, like I said, last weekend I was pulling really, maybe it's because I've been doing it for a while and getting better at it, but anyway.
Testing your other one.
Yeah, go for it. And I mean, any of these holsters that we have, if anyone wants to try them, I encourage you. I will absolutely let you try it.
Let us know which one you want to try, and we'll freaking. Or if you want to try a bunch of them, we'll
work
bring
it
them
out.
all
Yeah.
I'm happy with these ones. The MSP one that I bought, the Tier 1, it turns out I am not an appendix holster guy. I just can't do it with I just can't do it. I got to be hip and cover it up. I conceal, and I don't care if it's outside waistbands, I'll cover it up with a coat or whatever.
Dude, that sits low enough. It is below my gut.
See, I don't like this fucking holster. I fucking don't like this holster.
Which one's that?
That's the
Safari
Safari Land one.
Oh, really?
I don't like that fucker.
I need to loosen it up a
That
little.
fucker. No, I don't like the button. I don't like
Oh,
the
really?
button.
It's
It-
right,
it
it's
is-
right
it
where I
does-
want it to be.
It's in
See-
a weird spot.
Not that. I put too much pressure on it to try and release it to where
You're going to
hangs up.
fight it to get it out. Like I said, there's a lot of adjustment in that, but you got to play with it.
As to where this.
But now
frickin-
I'm with the We the People one.
that We the People one.
Well, I'm going to go grab the other one now since we got them all
No,
out.
that fucker. That fucker pulls easy. Oh, I'm talking even with the slide lock or the clasp. You push that button on the side, the minute your thumb slides off of that freaking slide lock, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. For a minute, I was fucking with it, and I thought, to be honest, the button on the side not only released that, I thought it released down in here because it made it that much easier to pull. Once I did that,
It
it
pops
almost
right
like
up.
it pushes it out a little bit.
It wasn't
but
cheap.
it
Like I
doesn't.
said, it was like $150,
But I like that.
Ty.
I don't know that I necessarily like the
That's the back
back
strap.
end. And what holster
I
is
mean, mine are
this?
pretty close to it. That's a Odin. That was the only. It was like the very first one I got for all those.
Yeah, that's the.
But
that's
this
what
one
a
also
normal-
has the
about what a
room
normal
for
brick
the
feels
tack
like.
light to be on the tack slide.
That one's got a tack light on it.
But now there's no
my
tension
race
on
gun
that.
doesn't.
That just feels like it's going to fall right off. It has no
You can
tension
tighten-
on
You
it.
can tighten it up. All those things are adjustable. I mean,
I don't like, and
I like the Smith & Wesson guns. I just like them.
We'll have to take it out sometime. I don't know if
Yeah.
you fired this one.
This is your original one?
Yes.
That's your original PPQ
Yes.
or whatever?
PDP.
PDP.
It's for like standing at the range, loosen it up so you can get it out without bullshit. Got a rechargeable Olight on there. What's that one? The Balder Pro, I think. On that one, I got a bunch of the Olight stuff. I'm done buying them for a minute.
So that's still a full size gun. I don't.
That's a compact.
But to me, that fucker weighs too goddamn much. But I like the gun.
Well,
I like the gun.
You got the mag in it?
General. No.
Here,
No, it
put
doesn't.
put the mag in it, and that's yeah, that's cool. Gets even heavier when you put a mag in it. It's full of lead. But you guys you've all seen me shoot.
Yeah.
It shoots fucking mint.
You need to practice more.
Shit. Pot, meat, kettle.
Well, we got a little bit of time for prices, right?
All right, yeah, we are 1 hour flat right now.
We'll do a short one. So I set it for Pasadena, California.
Okay, Pasadena, California.
All right, we got a 1985.
Can I pause you for? Are they proud of their prices out there? Have you noticed, or are they average?
I
or
only
they...
clicked one, but we'll go through a couple to see
Then we'll decide. Okay.
how proud they.
One question, sorry. This mag out of that PDP will go in that PDP?
That particular one, no. That one belongs to this one. Some of them do.
But they're
some
both
of them
fucking PDPs.
I know. That's got a magwell on it. Yeah.
Oh, that has the flare on it.
Yeah.
So that one won't go in there because of that flare?
You can try it. I don't think it will.
No, I'm just asking. It wasn't. Sorry, Moody. I'm not trying.
No,
to,
go ahead.
Not trying to hijack shit. I'm just trying to get more information.
1985.
That mag will go into the other one. That one won't go into that one.
Hold on. Let me see that mag.
This one?
Yeah. Oh, it is double stack.
Oh yeah. And there's another topic for us to hit on: single stack, double stack. 1911s suck because they're single stack.
Off of this one. No, it's not a separate piece.
The
It's not
flare.
like you can take the flare off.
You can. It's just you got to work at it. Anyway,
1985
Oh, okay. I see it now.
Chevy S10 extended cab.
mint. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh, that's a nice one.
That's a fucking sweet one.
Those are the only three pictures. Testing the waters on my limited 85 GMC S15 2.8 V6 automatic. Original paint just been polished. Original interior. No cracks in dash. Sound system with 215 kickers. Recently lifted on 33 by 12 and a halves. Falcon tires with old school 15 by 10 McLean's.
Exactly.
Straight lace. 3-inch lift spindles and steel braided brake lines on front. Has hydraulic on front still working. 3-stage tilt bed. 1 pump, 2 batteries. Hydraulics manifold. I daily drive it. Gives me no issues.
I feel like he lifted it and changed his mind. I hate this truck now.
88,000 miles.
He just damn. I got my number.
I got mine.
All right. What do you got?
20.
24.
13.
Oh,
Fuck, I might go buy that thing.
good in it.
Fine. 1986 Ford Ranger regular cab STX.
$200. It's a Ford.
Got the glass halogen lights. Some rust over the wheel wells.
It's a quad in the back. Great condition. 4x4 electric, working great. Rebuild transmission, 100 miles on it. 2-inch rough country lift. Clean title. New tent all around the truck with lifetime warranty. I have the receipt. Roll bar with nice paint. Red interior in great shape. No rips. Manual transmission. He is the second owner. Good sound system. Brand new pair of BF good wrench. Needs a new clutch. Still runs and drives. 75,000 miles. Whew, look at that interior, though.
14 grand.
$4,600.
Oh, there's a sound system.
Ooch, 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 ooch.
35.
$100?
Yeah.
Damn. All
I
right.
was close.
Yeah, you win.
What about a 55 GMC 4x4? You guys familiar with those?
Let me see.
Bulbous front. Yeah, bulbous front.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one before the ones I like. I like the 58s.
I like that, dude. I like that.
Let's see. 1955 GMC First Series 5-window deluxe cab, 350 cubic crate motor, Edelbrock Performer intake, Edelbrock electric fuel pump, Edelbrock 4-barrel carb, power disc brakes, power steering, 4-wheel drive, brand new windshield and gasket, new glove box liner, original very rare GMC gas can, original West Coast Junior mirrors with visors, original front bumper, and original working rear bumper with reverse lights, original sun visor, very straight bed and body, runs and drives fine but has been sitting, too many cars, clean title in hand, far from a show truck, very unique truck, serious only, clean title in hand, 90, it says 100,000 miles, but
Yeah.
pretty sure they have no clue. In Van Nuys.
Is it clean?
No, far from clean.
Okay.
Like you can see rust on the hood and all that.
It's got a lot of the patina rust on it.
Well, yeah.
All right.
It's not rust like we have.
$7 grand. Did I take your number?
No, you didn't take my number. I was going to say 7,200.
11.5.
You win.
It was just funny. You said 7 grand. I'm like, dude, I was just going to say 7,200. I'm like, well, I guess we're right on the same page on that one for what it's worth.
1989 K5.
Ooh.
4x4.
Oh, you're
Right
gonna
up
talk me
his.
right. No, no, never mind, never mind. That's a beater.
That is the
Switch
only
to-
picture they have.
Squicks 2,
Our house caught on fire. We have nowhere to leave it.
Leaks 2 diesel.
Mine didn't leak. Had exhaust leak.
So, 89 K5 4x4 in rough shape that was near a house fire.
Oh, $1,500.
1,000.
3,500.
Damn, sucker. Found
All
one.
right, hold on. This might be more your speed, Ty. 1987
So
Grand
super
National.
slow.
87 Grand National.
Yep.
Little rough, little sunburnt.
Fucker's still worth its weight in gold.
It's still got the right engine in it.
We'll get to that in a second. It's got roll bars in it.
Oh
Nope,
no!
doesn't have the original engine.
Fuck. Nope. No
Nope,
way.
I'll do it better. Doesn't have an engine, period.
So it's a fucking Shell Buick Regal.
Yeah.
Or a Cutlass.
It's a G body.
It has a picture of the trans. I wonder if it comes
But
with the car, but the
the-
engine does not.
The VIN is still a fucking Regal. Grand National. Sorry.
I ever tell you I was going to put Grand National on the windshield of my car and a sticker? Because it's a turbo car and it's a Regal.
I don't know why you don't put Cavalier in there.
Good.
87 Grand National Roller.
$5 grand. I'm probably
5,800.
75.
I
damn.
say 5,500, but I didn't want to be that close to you again.
All right. 1965 Ford Mustang.
Okay?
Is that clean?
I mean, it's definitely seen some fucking sunlight and it's got some dents.
Repainted.
Wow.
Interior's pretty rough.
Okay. All right.
I got that steering wheel in my mud truck. And still got a freaking inline 6 in it too.
All right.
All right, so
$8,500.
got to make room. Carburetor work, new radiator, seatbelts, a new fuel tank. Has some issues, but with quick work, will run Fine. Willing to negotiate. It says 30,000 miles. I don't know how much I trust that.
11.
Definitely don't fucking trust that. $8,000.
Originally listed $8,000. Currently 7,500.
I'll take it.
66 Ford Mustang.
Okay, so another year newer.
Well, I mean,
64 and a half.
64 and a half is first year.
Yeah. Okay.
trade.
See, I don't care for the freaking 64 and a half to 66s.
This one's actually
67's the first year I actually started liking them.
the exterior is pretty clean. The interior is pretty rough. It's got a V8. Huh.
289.
Yep. C-code VIN, clean title, runs and drives, 3-row aluminum radiator, halo headlights, 5-lug all around, oil change done, clean car, original black plates, pink in hand.
I feel like the halo headlights just added $10,000.
Tree car too.
It could be.
Oh, nope, it's an auto. Says 1,000 miles, but you can't trust that.
No. I'm gonna say $15,000.
I'm gonna say 10.5.
11.
Damn, son. Get me away from them Fords. Can't figure them out.
All right. 1987 Chevy R20 Suburban.
Holy shit. 3/4 ton?
I'm surprised they're allowed to have that in California.
I already got my number. I've already got my number.
Two-wheel drive?
Let's see. Not interested in trading unless you have a pre-smog American-built truck. Then it's a slight maybe. 2-wheel drive, fuel injected, 7.4.
454.
Damn. Yeah, it is. It is 3/4 ton.
TH400 trans, 410 gears.
But it's only two-wheel drive.
So out there, they don't care.
Salvage title.
Oh.
Rear body damage. Fully functional as it is. Great
Turn your
tow
brakes
vehicle.
off, dickhead.
Major new parts include fuel pump, professionally cleaned gas tank, 40-gallon tank, battery injectors, distributor.
That'd take you one whole paycheck.
AC works marginally, but needs more work to be right.
It's because you got a cabin the size of a fucking 747.
Ain't no shit. I had one. I had an 87 Suburban.
Comes with custom heavy-duty hitch. I don't like the word custom in there.
Well, is that one of those track ones that has a railroad track where you can actually turn it from side to side to hook up? You know the ones I'm talking about?
There's guys we call welders, and then there's guys we call grinders. There's custom guys out there.
You ever seen those hitches that there's a railroad track and a half moon underneath? You can freaking turn it, and then it finally locks in the center.
Fucking stomach's killing me.
Dude, he's got a pintle hitch.
You got fucking belly laughing over there.
Can't do it.
Dude's got a
I'm
pintle
gonna go
hitch on
with-
this thing.
$28,000.
No,
We gotta
I'm
keep
going to
moving.
go with 9,500.
122,000 miles.
I'm gonna go 20,000. 20,000 seems. I think
9,500.
I think he's 20,000. I'm there.
3,250.
Are you?
Looks like
fucking
you're on your
kidding?
way to Cali, buddy.
That's a good deal.
You guys like Toyota Tundras?
At these days, it's the most American-made truck out there.
Not a fan, but
Okay, Toyota Tundra pre-runner, 2,000.
needs a frame.
No, it's been done.
Gas,
At least twice.
145,000 miles. Front has solo LT kit, king coilover, bypass and bump stop, all 4 corners.
Oh, I gotta see this.
Fully caged. Rear has giant daily driver link kit.
I want to see the welds on the cage.
Stock fuel tank passes California smog, no problem. Air and heat work great. Stock motor with an intake and exhaust. 3 full-size PRP seats with 4-point harnesses. Pink and registration in hand and current. Absolutely no trades, period. Turnkey, nice, well-sorted pre-runner, ready to go today.
Has it got the Carolina lean in it?
No,
No.
it's got the Dune
It's a
truck.
fairly well-built truck by the looks of things.
Got a lot of good parts put on it.
Yeah.
What you thinking?
Oh.
I got
There's
my
your
number.
cage.
15.
Oh, dude, it's got a headset in there too.
Okay, 15.5.
That's what I was going to say. It was 15.5. When you blurted out 15.
Look at the back of this thing.
I literally was going to say 15.5, and you blurted out 15.
I was going to start at 18, but I'm going to go 15. I'm sticking 15.
I'll just say they're proud.
I just say,
Oh, 18.
okay, go 18. I'll go 21.
36 grand.
God,
Holy shit!
he is very proud of that thing.
Motherfucker!
You guys have both had these. 1986 Chevy Camaro. Must sell as my uncle has passed. It runs 86 Camaro Z28 T-top IROC wheels. Runs good. Must sell fast.
$4,500.
We're still in Cali, right?
Yep.
Yep, Pasadena area. Within 50 miles.
First year of the IROC. 85 or 86.
I thought it started in 84. Either way, front end's a little rough.
Did I say 45?
I don't know what
I'm sticking with 45.
Okay, I'm going to
Hey!
say 71.
Tie on the nose.
I broke the
okay.
seal, now I gotta get up and piss again.
Fine. We'll make this a little easier for Trigger here. 89
Downside.
Mustang.
Oh,
4 in linea. I don't know if that means forward in line in Spanish. 80 million miles original. Oh, here. See translation. The car is 4 cylinders, 80,000 miles original, and the car is original. The car is a project car, works, but has its details.
Well, it's a notchback, not a hatchback.
I like that though. I
I
like the
don't.
notch. Really, I like.
Fucking
I think the
notchbacks are ugly as
notchbacks
fuck.
look tougher.
Is it a turbo car or non-turbo car?
No way. No way.
Dude, there is very little information about this car.
No way.
And let's see.
Is it auto?
I got my number.
That doesn't look like a turbo.
I think Hendricks would be good at
No,
this game.
non-turbo.
You think Hendricks would be good at
I
it?
think he would be good at this.
We'll have to get him out for one.
Yeah.
And it is an auto.
I'm gonna go $3,500.
2,700.
6,500. Yeah.
They're proud of that
Na na
fucker.
na 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 na.
Oh, we just talked about one of these.
That car wouldn't be sitting there if he knew how many fucking guns are pointed at him right now.
Hey, we just talked about one of these.
Huh?
1994 Geo Metro.
I was a 93, yeah.
58 miles per gallon.
Yeah, 3-cylinder 1 liter. Yeah, that fucker's awesome. Same color.
That's a hatchback.
Same
That's
color.
not even a freaking trunk car.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
same. Mine was the exact same. Yeah. Mine was in way worse shape, though. That thing's mint.
Look at that little baby engine. Look how much room there is in the engine bay.
Is that the engine or the brake booster?
You could afford to fill it up and do a spark plug job on it every day.
It's a little less than clean. The hood's a different color than the rest of the car.
Mine was held on with 3 wood screws, drywall screws.
Okay.
Used like new.
They're disposable car. They're a fucking disposable car. $1,000.
700 bucks.
1,300. One, hey,
I would drive that thing again. I would drive it again.
1.3 thousand.
fucking Hummer?
Like the engine size they wish they had. 67 Mustangs appeal to you guys?
That's the muscle car era. That's the kickoff to real muscle. Yeah, it does.
That's
Ooh.
that's an Eleanor, actually.
Fuck yeah, it is.
All right. Looks real nice.
That is pretty clean. Would you call that really clean? I hate the color. I hate green. But
I mean,
certain things can be green, but cars should not be green.
looks
Fuck off.
Looks pretty clean. God damn, the trunk is definitely clean.
I'm coming up with a number pretty quick.
Interior looks nice.
Okay, stick or...
What's the engine bay look like?
Automatic.
Okay, okay.
This is the only picture they have of the engine bay.
Okay.
That's a drink.
That ain't no
That
Harley.
is one instance that the fact that it's an automatic actually knocks it down.
67
Yep.
Mustang Coupe, driven 94,000 miles, all original 94, completely stock and fully restored. GTA Fastback S Code, 390 V8, 325 horse, was the largest displacement and highest horsepower engine offered in a Mustang in 67 from the factory, other than the iconic 428 Cobra Jet, which was offered only in the Shelby GT500. Blah blah blah. Only 10 horsepower over what this car had. This particular Mustang was highly optioned from the factory / dealer. Details are in the deluxe Marty report, and still sports mostly all its original parts that were completely restored.
This one is going to be a wild one for us.
Original matching number engine, transmission, and 9-inch rear diff. It was rebuilt during the restoration. Vehicle has less than 300 miles since restoration was complete. Restoration process was completely documented and uploaded onto a USB drive. Runs and drives great. Everything is fully functional. Clean title and current registration. Too much to list. 94,000 miles.
Okay, I got my number.
I got mine.
Let's hear him.
I've always gone first.
Okay, 84,000.
50.
They're proud.
They're proud. 84-1.
Oh no, it's done 126.
No. Real proud.
They're pretty proud.
95.
118.
It's got the right pedigree, everything but the transmission. Any other era of car, I don't care if it's automatic or stick.
The one
that
comment
era
that he made that made it a high dollar car to me. Original engine, original transmission, original
matching
rear end
numbers
to the car. That right there makes it a high dollar car.
My first inclination was 50 grand.
No.
But then you said that and all the things just ticketed right through my mind. What? Let me go pee.
I got the next one.
All right, I gotta pee.
Go pee real quick.
Talk about something else.
Anyways, yeah. So 118. That's I mean, it is a California car, so it's never seen rust.
And there you go. That's why they said full restoration on YouTube or on video or whatever. Motherfucker, what all did you restore on it? Because chances are it was probably a rust-free car. You probably freaking stripped it down, repainted
Well,
everything underneath it, cleaned up the fucking bolts, shoved them back in.
Can you imagine?
To Michigan, seen what we had to deal with, went back home. Then they marked it at 118. Otherwise, it was a $50,000 car.
Can you imagine how big of a USB stick you'd have to have for the videos of restoration of a Michigan car?
Oh,
It'd be
dude.
5 hours of fighting with one fucking bolt.
And not to mention, if you take all the restoration, all the times that you go back
I'm
and
not
forth,
fucking asking and going under there with the side
all,
of the door.
all the times going back
Liquid
and
don't
forth
say
to
no,
the
motherfucker.
gas and welding place, freaking getting your torch tanks filled and your wire freaking replaced and your argon replaced on your welder, fucking weld in all the patch panels.
One quesadilla.
Is that a
Here's
Mexican
a picture
order?
of the engine bay.
Oh my God.
So is that one. Super blurry. The interior is definitely worn. It's got a nice ass indentation.
Holy shit! It looks like the seat in your old semi.
Oh, John was here today. He had a Mahindra Jeep. whatever the fuck that thing is called. It was a Jeep that was made by Mahindra. He
But-
put a 5-inch lift on it, 35-inch fucking Mickey Thompsons. It's got Dana 44s from the factory.
He's got a fucking dually on this thing.
Oh, that thing hauls chickens.
So it's one of those Winnebagos that they took the freaking camper
So-
body off of. That's how you get the dually in the freaking Toyotas.
250,000 miles.
Definitely a motorhome.
And the description just says, runs good. More info, call me. That's it. That's the
Dude, with that
description.
chicken cage on there, that's
I'm
gotta
gonna go
be.
with, I'm gonna go with $1,100.
As you said, that's gotta be a $3,800 truck.
1,100.
3,800.
I'm sticking with.
Originally 35, marked down to 1575.
So I was close to the original price. You were close to the marked down price.
1970 Pontiac Le Mans SE Aero Coupe, 2-door.
125.
It's not clean.
That is a
That's a
resto ready.
What that is a GTO clone tub.
Ready, yeah.
You make that into a GTO clone.
Car, it's a project. Primer engine rebuild as is bill of sale. 350 engine, spelled wrong. No
Like
mileage.
350 Indians under the hood?
INGINE. Yeah.
God damn it. These two are making me dum 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 dum
Let me
dum
guess,
dum dum
they got
dum
the
dum
real
dum.
trannies to go under it also.
Oh my god. Hurt.
What are you thinking?
I wonder if they'll play engines and trannies.
I'm gonna go with $9,000.
Oh no, I'm gonna go with $4,200.
2,800.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, dude. Ooh.
That fucker must be from Michigan.
Then them engines sell at auction fairly cheap back in the
Goddamn.
day.
77 Chevy Scottsdale C10.
Okay.
Look
Oh, that's the front end
Look
you
at that
don't like.
interior, though.
That's the grill and shit you don't like.
I could change that. I can put a 91 front end on that. I've done it. That fucker's pretty clean, isn't it?
Yeah,
Two-wheel drive.
it's got some shit in the bed.
Is that a fuel tank or a seat? I can't tell.
No, it looks like a fucking rug.
Oh, I thought it was a pile of shingles, a freaking
But-
bundle of shingles.
Look at the side of the bed.
God, that thing is...
Fucking straight.
That's all the pictures they have.
Okay.
Long bed, 3-speed manual, no tailgate, runs perfect, no issues, needs new battery.
So it's got a side shift.
150,000 miles.
Or it could have been an original 3 on the tree. Is there any interior pictures with a shifter on the column?
Nope.
That, I don't think they had... I think it was all floor then. I don't think they had 3 on the tree back then, did they?
I bought a
All they have is the
80
floor.
north of town here
You
up
can see the floor
by
through.
up by Fenwick.
You can kind of see the shifter coming up.
Oh, that's got a Muncie 465 in it.
Whatever. $5,000.
3,800.
$7,000.
I'll take that as a win.
Dude, cars over there are not terrible either. Compared to Michigan pricing,
Michigan rust shit boxes are fucking way overpriced.
1970, last one. 1970 Buick Skylark. Coupe, 2-door.
No GS, no crazy sub name on it.
Buick Skylark 454, runs good, just sitting, need it gone, no trades.
454 or 455 Buick.
Good posi, rear end, 22-inch rims, drilled slotted rotors, and just able clovers, tubular A-arms,
Adjustable
top
coilovers.
and just able is the way they put it. Clovers.
Adjustable coilovers. Okay.
Tubular A-arms, top and bottom, fresh shocks, needs a little TLC, nothing major, runs and drives. No, okay, low ballers.
Oh shit! Because that's funny because I'm about to lowball the shit out of that.
Put it in one of those emojis of a guy playing basketball. No, it's not in perfect condition. Yes, it runs and drives. It says 400 miles. I don't.
It's not
buy
a
that.
GS. It's nothing fancy. It's just a fucking.
It's fucking
Skylog.
matte
Got a picture of
black.
the engine?
It's a POS.
Got a picture of the engine?
Interior
I wanna see
looks
if it's got a
fine.
454 or 455.
It.
It's got a 454 in it. So it's got a Chevy motor in it. Not a Buick
Man.
or Knowles. It's got an 80s big block Chevy in it.
Holy shit! It fucking does. All right.
Sorry, I know
Okay.
the valve covers.
I had to get a closer look than that was obvious then, but
And that's
you're right.
the
It's got a late
interior.
'80s big block tappet covers. It's probably got a '60s fucking big block in it.
Keep in mind, they murdered it out. It's got that matte black all
Yeah, I
over
know.
it.
Black wheels.
I don't even want to go
Looks
five
matte,
figures
but
on
it's
that.
not a great picture.
I don't want to go 5 figures on that car. I want to go
Yeah, matte.
$8,000.
They say I'd go 95 tops.
8.
I wouldn't go fucking 5
no way.
digits.
No way.
8,500. So, ooh, wait, one more. Ty, this is your street.
Okay.
1979 Chevy Corvette Stingray Coupe.
Are they realistic or are they stupid on it?
Well, I haven't
I
gone.
got a chrome bumper on the front.
Does not have a bumper.
No.
Okay, I was going to say because
No.
No.
should've-
it's. Oh, it doesn't have a bumper at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've
I've seen that and I'm like, does that have a fucking chrome bumper? Because that's not a 79 now.
Okay, is it a one of? Well, it drives, runs and drives.
Okay. Let's see. Great condition. New carb, new brakes, new door handles. Come with more parts that I haven't installed yet, such as mirrors.
Or front
'Front bumper, yeah.
62,000 miles. Hard top.
62. Does he think it's originally 62,000 miles, or does
Doesn't
he think
say
it's?
anything about that.
Well, I'm asking how proud he thinks it. How proud he is.
You might want to go out to California for this car.
Okay.
You want me to go first?
Yes.
$3,300.
Fuck, I was gonna go 35.
Hey,
8? That's way too much for that car. I'll take the win though.
Nah.
I was literally going to go
so
3,500.
your kid can have a daily?
No, not for $8,000. That fucking car is way too much.
Look at Firebirds out there. Search for a Firebird out there in Pasadena.
79 Trans Ams.
All right. Firebird. All right. 87 Firebird.
We want 70s.
79. Specifically, it's got to be a fucking 79.
80, 89, 89, 92, 74, 67, 71, 80, 82,
Wow.
Jesus.
86, 82, 86, 70, 98, 74.
All right, we got to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that one another day then.
I mean, once again, we've talked about it 100 different fucking ways and times. If you want to see what we have, try out our
Just let us know.
holsters, our
Onslaught
weapon
shit.
lights. We have stuff you can try out. You want to feel the triggers, you want to feel whatever. Give any of us a call. We're not very far away from each other. Liberty and Lead podcast. We're changing the name recently. Hopefully it works out for us. Send us a.
Here's those that wish us well.
All the rest can go to hell.
All right.
See ya.
See you guys.